I'm cold. Konya, I'm cold. It's so cold outside. It's so cold in my room. Why is it so cold everywhere I go? It's so cold. It's so cold. It's so cold. It's so cold. I made myself some hot food, but the hot food wasn't hot enough, and I'm still cold. And then I was putting on a bunch of jackets, and now I'm wearing 2 jackets, and I'm still cold. I'm still fucking cold. Konya, I'm so cold. Hi, Kodlia. I'm so cold. Do you have a blanket? No. No, I should grab a blanket, but I'm already comfy in my chair. I don't really want to get up. Hi, cold. I'm counting it 10. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. It's like 65 degrees. This is like the coldest I can handle. But no, like 70 degrees is the coldest I can handle. I'm not built for cold weather, right? I'm not from somewhere where cold weather is normal. And like when it hits 70 degrees, I'm already cold at like 75 degrees. 75 degrees is like a big jacket pants type of weather for me. And then when it hits 70 degrees, that's when I start freezing my ass off. And it's I don't know how cold is it outside right now. Let me check the weather. Let me check. It's 73 degrees. It's 73 degrees right now, and I'm wearing 2 jackets. Oh yeah, it's about 22 degrees Celsius right now. Maybe 21 closer. 21 or 22 degrees Celsius. And it's like I'm wearing pants, socks, a long sleeve shirt, and 2 jackets, and I'm still fucking freezing. I'm still cold. I'm like literally right now I'm rubbing my legs because I'm so cold. I'll heat up in a couple of seconds. I just have to give it some time. Oh my gosh. Do you live in the desert? No, I don't live in the desert. 72 and sunny. It's not very sunny outside. I have my windows open. It's not very sunny outside. -40 is a normal winter? What the fuck? How do you people live in like 5-degree weather, 40-degree weather? What? How do you people live in like Canada or like Alaska or like I don't know, like a fucking like Pennsylvania, right? I hear it gets really cold in Pennsylvania. One time, I went to the east. I went to New York when it was like. When was it? It was around this time of year actually, a couple years ago. And it was snowing at that time. I've never been in the snow before then. I wanted to sob and cry. I was wearing... So, when I was in the snow for the first time, I was wearing 2 pairs of leggings underneath my jeans. And then 2 pairs of socks and boots. And then I was wearing like a thermal t-shirt, a long sleeve t-shirt, a hoodie, and a jacket, and a scarf. And I was still cold. And I was literally bundled up like a fucking little burrito baby. And I was so cold. I was so cold. And it was snowing. And I hated it. And everything was wet. And I did not like the snow. I do not like the snow. I don't even like the rain. If it's raining, I get too cold. But... Pennsylvania is notoriously cold. Oh my god. How do you live in 46-degree weather? What the fuck? I'll never understand. I'll never understand how people can do that. That's literally crazy to me. I'm gonna no, please don't throw me in a pile of snow. I'll literally cry. So you were literally doing the Leah Comfy emote. I was IRL Leah Comfy emote. Literally IRL Leah Comfy emote. I don't understand, right? Like, I don't know. It's too cold. I'm kind of heating up though. I don't know if you can hear me rubbing my little fly hands. That's me rubbing my hands together. Okay. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe into my hands. Okay. I have a hot drink though too, so hopefully that'll be okay. Hi, okay, enough about me complaining about how cold I am though. Konnichiwa, how are you guys doing today? I streamed a couple minutes ago. And then I stopped streaming so I could stream this, and then I'm gonna stream again later. So yeah, there's 3 streams of video tonight. Hope you guys are excited for that. But today, right now, we're gonna be talking about the Osomatsu-san Iceberg. Yeah, Nani? What is the Osomatsu-san Iceberg? Well, how many of you guys in chat know what Osomatsu-san is? Or maybe you know what Osomatsu-kun is? Anybody? Anybody know? Osomatsu-san is the more recent version of Osomatsu-kun. Yeah, if I go here. Okay. Okay, if I go here, this is the iceberg, right? But I have don't look at the iceberg yet. I have other pictures to show you. Don't read the iceberg yet. Okay. This is Osomatsu-kun. Osomatsu-kun is an older Japanese anime. It's about this is an anime about these sextuplets. There's 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. Sextuplets. Osomatsu-kun. It was like a Japanese comedy anime that aired in... When the fuck did those air? 62 to 69. 1962 to 69. Basically it was just like a comedy anime about these like little boys. They're like troublemakers, and you know they like get into like funny situations and stuff, and you know it's like a slapstick comedy type of thing, right? And it was fairly popular, I think. I know that like it was fairly popular enough to actually get a revival series in okay, I don't know off the top of my head. 2014? 2015. Yes. It's popular enough to get a complete revival series in 2015, unfortunately. Which was Osomatsu-san. It was about them becoming older and trying to become productive members of society. This is covering my face, and I would really rather kill myself. Okay, thank you. So yes, it got a revival series in 2015 called Osomatsu-san. And it was pretty much the same idea of the original Osomatsu-san. It was a comedy about these, you know, six brothers, sextuplets trying to become you know, productive members of society. It ended up being more like the Japanese equivalent of Family Guy. Okay, I don't know much about Family Guy, but if I had to compare Osomatsu-san to one thing, it would probably be Family Guy, because there's like no real plot, but like it's just like a comedy series about these brothers, right? And it seems like whatever, right? Like no one really like remember no one like really thought much of Osomatsu-san. They were just like, oh yeah, it's coming out. But you know, you're probably like, Leah, why does Osomatsu-san matter so much? Why are we talking about this? And I'm gonna explain to you guys the horrors that I lived through because of these 6 fucking brothers that haunted the internet from 2015 to 2017. Yes, I lived through every single instance on this iceberg that we're gonna talk about. I know every single instance like the back of my hand. I was directly involved in some of these things because, unfortunately, I was very into Osomatsu-san. And you're probably wondering, Leah, how does a cute, funny girl like you end up being into a Japanese Family Guy? And I'm gonna explain this to you. So, Osomatsu-san airs, right? This revival series airs, and everyone's like, why are they reviving Osomatsu-kun? That's kind of weird. Like, why are they reviving Osomatsu-kun? It's kind of weird. And they were marketing it towards like one group of viewer in particular. And it's a little bit strange, right? Because you look at this Japanese Family Guy, and you would not think that it was being marketed towards fujoshis, but it was. The revival series of Osomatsu-san was marketed directly towards fujoshis. 100%. There is no there is no like denying it. There is no being like, no, Leah, that's inaccurate. Leah, that's not what happened. They 100% marketed the series towards fujoshis. 1000% of the way. There was so much incest. So much incest that came from this series. And they would bait it in the main series, right? They would go so fucking close. They would soar so close to the sun because they were marketing this specifically towards fujoshis. The first episode of the series, actually, the brothers don't look like this in the first episode of the series, right? Because everybody, when they were watching the Osomatsu-san, they were like, the revival series, they were like, oh, like, you know, it's gonna be like the same ugly art style. Well, unfortunately, this... Oh god, why is this picture so fucking big? Unfortunately, for everyone, this is what the brothers looked like in the first episode of the series. Yes. This is the first episode. This is what they look like. They were these like very typical anime pretty boys, and they formed like an idol unit. And you know, everybody was like talking about like, why are they hot? Like, what the fuck? This looks like nothing like what we were expecting. And unfortunately, yeah, this became like it was satire. Okay, it doesn't matter if it was satire. It's literally what I'm talking about is they set everything up in that first episode to be Fujo bait. Every single instance of that first episode was marketed directly towards Fujoshis, and they got them. Hook, line, and sinker. There was no like... There was like no argument about it. They say, oh yeah, they were trying to parody pretty boy stuff. Like, it was a parody of pretty boy anime and stuff. But the thing is, they knew what they were doing still. And they got them. Seriously. Hook, line, and sinker. Everything about that first episode was not satire because it ended up becoming like the actual like community of Osomatsu-san. Okay? Fujoshi is like somebody that views the world through yaoi goggles, right? So Fujoshi can look at like different series and then start thinking about like BL scenarios. Like, I could look at like Fujoshi. If I was Fujoshi, I would look at something and be like, oh yeah, like those two guys are fucking. And you would tell me like, no, Leah, they're just friends. Like, calm down. And I'd be like, no, those guys are fucking. That's Fujoshi. It's like, it's horrible. It's horrible. Leah watches. I did watch this. I did because I was a bit of a Fujoshi at the time. I liked. Stop! Not saying if. Shut up. Okay, I was a Fujoshi at the time that this came out, so I was very into it. Yeah. Yes. They look at two women and two guys. Okay, yes. At the time, a bit. Okay, whatever. Excuse me. So we have these 6 brothers. Yes. This brother right here, the first one, is Osomatsu. Okay, I don't know if I remember their names. Okay, perfectly, but this one is just Osomatsu. They all have different names. Even though they're the Osomatsu brothers, they all have different names. Osomatsu is like the main brother. He's just, you know, like a little stupid, a little like you know, he's just like your typical stupid boy. There's like not much substance to him. He's just like your typical Ni-chan type brother. Then fuck my life. What have I come to? I'm doing a lecture on fucking Osomatsu-san. Okay. This is Karamatsu. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. I'm gonna have to kill myself after this stream. I'm gonna be fucking sick. God. Fuck my life. I can't even get myself to say it. I can't say it. Oh god. Karamatsu is this one. This is Karamatsu. He is like the playboy type character. Okay? A playboy type character. This is Choromatsu. Oh my god. This is Choromatsu. He has the nickname Fappy-matsu. He is a hopeless, idol-loving NEET that has like the straight man personality out of all 6 of them. He's the glasses type character. This is Ichimatsu. Ichimatsu is the like stoic kind of like borderline psychopathic like shut in, doesn't talk to anyone type character. This is Jushimatsu. Jushimatsu is just an out fucking psychopath. He beats people, he kills people, he loves killing, he loves the taste of blood, he probably gathers human teeth. This dude has no fucking morals. And then the last one is Todomatsu. Todomatsu is like the social media obsessed one, like really popular boy, hates his brothers because he wants to like, you know, be his own person. So back in the day when oh my god, this is gonna make me sick to my stomach. I feel like the vomit rising in the back of my throat. Okay. Back in the day when they this series Osomatsu-san is set more modern day because they're like older, right? It's more modern day. Okay. Back in the day that I had my Tumblr blog, I would tell people that Choromatsu was my favorite, and I would always blog about Choromatsu, and I loved Choromatsu, and you know my blog was green at the time because Choromatsu, and I was like #1 Choromatsu defender. I loved him so much. He was like everything to me. He was so perfect in my eyes, but it was a fucking ploy. It was a fucking ploy because Choromatsu is not actually my favorite. I just did not want people to find out which one was actually my favorite because the truth of it is so revolting. It's like literally making me sick. Someone who likes Choro. I don't like Choro! That's the thing! I did not like Choromatsu! I didn't! I was gaslighting myself into saying that I like Choromatsu, right? Ichimatsu, this one right here, like the more stoic one, he was the most popular by far. Everybody loved Ichimatsu. Every single girl lusted for Ichimatsu, okay? Every single girl loved Ichimatsu. Leah's favorite at the time. Leah's favorite at the time. Do you guys how could you? She's anti-ing my kid. Shut up. Do you guys have any guesses on who my favorite was before I out myself to the internet for the very first time in my entire life? This is a secret I thought I was gonna take with me to the fucking grave. Okay? So I told people I like Choromatsu. Ichimatsu is the most popular. Oh, you got no. You guys think it was Jushimatsu? My favorite was Karamatsu. My favorite was fucking Karamatsu. This one right here. This one right here. He would wear like these sequin like I'm gonna be sick. I'm gonna actually be sick. He'd wear like these sequin outfits all the time, and he was like so convinced he was like sexy and popular with the ladies, and like oh, it was so cringe. And then like every time that he like hit on a girl, he would be like, "You're my Karamatsu girl," and I was like, "Oh, that's fucking revolting." And the truth is, I ran my normal blog as a Choromatsu fan blog, right? For a while that I was into it, but the truth was, I actually had another blog that was dedicated to Karamatsu. I still did not delete that blog, by the way. It's my only Tumblr blog I still have. I only have one Tumblr blog still. And it's my fucking Karamatsu girl fan account. I don't know why, I just never remembered the email to it to delete it. I remember the email right now as I'm doing this, and it makes me want to vomit in my mouth. I had a lot of Tumblr blogs back in the day, right? But yeah, I used my main blog as a fake one to throw people off, and I ran a Karamatsu fan account. Yes. Yes. It's the truth. Why is Leah like this? I didn't want people to know, right? Will you show it to us, or you try to keep it buried? I'm gonna try to keep it buried because the second thing I'm gonna get into right now is that as Fujo fate, there was a lot of incest in Osomatsu-san, in the Osomatsu community. The whole community, the BL, was based on people shipping incest. Right? The most popular ship at the time was Jushimatsu and Ichimatsu. Everybody shipped Jushimatsu and Ichimatsu. Everybody liked the two of them together. Todomatsu and Osomatsu is also a popular ship, but my favorite blog, or ship, that my Karomatsu blog was dedicated to. You guys need to keep this an absolute secret. You need to take this to your fucking grave. Okay? I still have dojins of this. When I was moving and I had to put those dojins in a box, I almost threw them away, but I remember how expensive they were to import, and it made me like fucking pissed. I shipped my ship of choice was Karamatsu, right? This one, Karamatsu, and Ichimatsu. Yes, Karamatsu and Ichimatsu was my ship of choice. Are the pages still wet, or would they have dried? Why would the pages be wet? What? What? No! No! What is wrong with you guys? No! 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 Oh my god! Get a fucking grip on yourselves! No! Not like that! No! Who topped? Ichimatsu, obviously. Ichimatsu. Ichikara. Ichikara is what the ship was called. Ichikara. And if you want to like this is like a BL thing. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but the way that the ships are written in BL tells who tops and who's bottom. So if I ship Ichikara, then I would only search for Ichikara things. But like if you draw art of like Ichimatsu and Karamatsu, and like Ichi is topping, but you tag it Kara Ichi, it becomes Karamatsu on top, and people can get really upset by that. So you have to make sure that you tag everything appropriately. So like if you're going to have like Osu Todo, like you want to tag it Osu Todo, or else like if it's Todo Osu, people would think like Todomatsu is going to be topping, or like Juichi ship being like Jushi tops, which is like the most popular one. But Ichiju would be like Ichimat. You know, there's etiquettes to shipping. There's etiquettes to shipping, and there's etiquettes to dojin, and there's etiquette to the way that you, yeah. How do I unhear this? So if I was to ship Doto Leah, right? I wouldn't tag it Leah Doto, because then people would think that Leah is topping the tour, and that's not what we want people thinking. So I tag it Doto Leah, so that way everybody knows that the tour. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go kill myself. I decided I'm gonna go kill myself. Okay, no, for real though, I found out the etiquette thing the hard way because I was into ensemble. Obviously, I've been into ensemble stars. I've been into ensemble stars for like the longest time, and I found out that when I was writing, back in my day of writing fan fiction, I would tag things. I can't explain this without like outing myself. I can't explain this without outing myself. But like we're all doujin enjoyers. We all go on like doujin websites and stuff, right? Right? Like we all have like our doujins and stuff that we enjoy. I'm not cold anymore, by the way, because I'm starting to sweat. When I was into Ensemble Stars and I was writing a fanfiction and stuff, I would... Do I even want to say this out loud? I mean, like, no one's gonna know, right? No one is going to... We're talking about Osomatsu Iceberg, not your Iceberg. Now I have to explain, like, Fujoshi etiquette to you guys. Okay? Like... When I was into Ensemble Stars and I would write Ensemble Stars fanfiction, I would ship, like... Okay, obviously, I think you guys know, like, I love Tsumugi. Tsumugi Alba is my favorite character in Ensemble Stars. Clearly, I love Tsumugi so much. I ship Tsumugi and Natsume. So you can tag it Sumu Natsu or Natsu Sumu. And I would, because I just assumed that like Natsusumu was the way to tag things, I would constantly tag everything that I would make Natsusumu. And I ended up getting like a bunch of hate comments and stuff. And they're like, this is a Natsusumu, you fucking liar, like you should kill yourself, all this other thing. And I was like, what the hell? And then I found out that there's like etiquette to it. And so you have to put the person that tops first. So Sumu Natsu instead of Natsusumu. So it's like any ship that you have, just think about it, like whoever is topping, you want to put their name first. And that's like how you get away from, you know, bad juju, bad comments. Yeah. I just want to see Venti So if you want to see Venti bang, then you would look at Ether Venti and not Venti Ether, right? Because you want to see Venti getting banged, right? So Dilu Ven instead of Vendilu, right? Yeah. Leah's bean spilling voice. I'm not spilling my beans. I just... So the ones who have stronger tism put you in your place. I didn't know, okay? I was literally like 15, 16. 16, maybe 17 when I was doing that stuff. So like I was still very... Oh, I mean, it's only been like 2 years, I guess. Actually, never mind. Anyways, we're gonna talk about the iceberg now. So, this is the top of the Osomatsu iceberg, right? There's not many like things at the top of the iceberg that's bad, right? You have the Osomatsu movie, you have the manga, obviously Osomatsu-kun. Season 3 is side character focus. There's other side characters in Osomatsu-san, and they got like, you know, their own like stuff in the series. The first couple levels of this is pretty fine, like nothing crazy, right? The visual distinguishers between the brothers, that was pretty nice. Like the way their hair is drawn, like the way that you know, sometimes it would be like just a posture thing, but people could still differentiate them. The fourth wall breaks are very common. The VAs in the Shirokuma Cafe, Jojo Cafe, they did VA stuff a lot with the VAs. Parodies and references to pop culture and stuff, which is why I say that it's a lot like Family Guy. Let's see, the collabs and ad campaigns, obviously, like there was a ton of them. The Hesokuri Wars were like it was a, how do I explain this? It was a tower defense mobile game like that came out, and I don't believe it was that popular, or maybe it's still around. It's kind of like an AU type thing. Why did you write out every possible Osomatsu ship in my fucking comments? What is wrong with you? What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Why? Why? Get help. Why not? Shut the fuck up. What happened on May 24th? They released... okay. am 90% sure this is talking about the Walpurgis birthday merchandise. Don't ask me why I remember this. Because Karamatsu was wearing whipped cream on his nipples in the official art. I believe that is because Karamatsu was wearing whipped cream on his nipples in official art that they released. And everybody lost their mind. Yeah. So, May 20... show the picture to like give this context. Oh fuck. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that May 24th is referring to the Walpurgis birthday. Well, like the merchandise set that they released with Karamatsu with the whipped cream on his nipples. It's not. It's not as bad as you're thinking it is, but I mean it's still pretty bad. Here's the image. Right? This is the merchandise set that was released on May 24th. It's like kind of like a Halloween thing, but it was just a kuji. So obviously with kuji you get like different art and stuff. Like it's cute. So you have Osomatsu, Todomatsu, Jushi, Ichi, Choro. They're all really cute. And then you get to Karamatsu and he's got whipped cream on his nipples. Yeah. Let me try to zoom in for you guys. If you don't believe me. Yeah. Yeah. He's holding a cake in his hand. That's cake. And there's whipped cream on his face and on his shirt and on his nipples. Yeah. So I am pretty sure that that is what that is referring to. Yeah. Why? What do you mean, why? What do you mean, why? I don't know why. I wish I could, like, explain to you why, but it just is. You know? It's just like that. I don't know. It's whipped cream! I don't know how to explain it! I don't know. Okay, then we have the banned first episode. Basically, some of the stuff, the parodies that were present in the first episode were not under the fair use in Japan. So the episode had to be banned because some of the parodies and stuff were not in fair use. The season 1 episode 10 Western Controversy, there was some racist things in this episode, so there was a lot of controversy, and of course Oppa Tumblr style, a lot of people got upset, and you know there were controversy and call out posts, and yeah, you know, I just when and then you know, I don't know how else to explain that simply, but yeah, that's just the, you know, it's just the way it is. Yeah. Yeah, Unpon Man, I think there was a lot of Unpon Man references, and they were like pretty unhappy with those references. Let's see. We have the broken heart tongue. It's really nothing crazy. It's just this picture of Jushi. Or yeah, this is Jushimatsu. Basically, his tongue became a broken heart, and it became like a meme in the Tumblr community, and they kept doing it like throughout the series afterward. There was problems with the English dub production. There was a lot of problems with it, so you know that was part of it. And then the blank matsu, girls, boys. Basically, like, if you were a fan of a certain brother, you would say, like, I'm an ichimatsu girl, I'm a choromatsu girl. But it came from Karamatsu calling the girls that he liked Karamatsu girls. Yes, okay, are we following? Are we following so far? Are we following? Yes? Are we following? They had Vic voice. They had Vic Mignogna voice half of the cast. I don't. What's Vic? I've never seen the Osomatsu English dub. Was Vic Mignogna in it? Vic Mignogna. No, he was not. Okay, he was not. Okay. Wait, I don't want to get too far into this iceberg. I don't want to get too far into this iceberg. Okay. Where do we start with this one? Where do we... I don't... Okay. We'll start with the Decaponmon apology. So, this is getting a little bit political, but basically... basically, there was this really fucked up episode of Osomatsu where Decaponmon was just one of the supporting characters. They did an episode where they made him into literally Donald Trump. There was a lot of unhappy people about that, so they had to issue a formal apology about the Decaponmon episode and censored the episode in like further broadcast. And yeah, the season 1 episode 10 was because of a gag of Chibita and Iyami. Yeah, that one was also not very good. Chibita and Iyami were pretty racist, I'm not gonna lie. they had some interesting things. Let's see. Season 2 second ending is the only non-stop motion ending. Yeah, they had... The endings for the different seasons were pretty crazy. So that one got a lot of attention. But I don't think anyone really remembers that. The Matsu's ages, they don't know how old they are in the new series. But in the original series, Osomatsu-kun, they were about 10 years old. So they're quite a lot older. Their stage plays... For the Osomatsu-san, they had quite a lot of stage plays in them, but you know, how do I say this? There's just a lot of stage plays. There's really nothing like crazy to it, but yeah. Basically, the Yamano Matsuno thing was they changed their surname from Yamano to Matsuno. So, basically, Yamano was supposed to mean like something about like living in the wild or like wilderness or something, and then they changed it to Matsuno. Matsuno being pine tree. So there was some controversy over the name change. It wasn't really anything crazy. Chodo's VA replacement. I never got crazy into the English dub, but I know there was a lot of people that got pretty crazy about it. Like, feeling very strongly. April Fool's website announcements. They brought back the sexy Matsus. And it was not pleasant because people were like creaming their jeans on Tumblr. It was not very great, I think. And then Jushi had a catchphrase change. I don't remember either catchphrase off the top of my head, but they changed his catchphrase like kind of early on into the series, and a lot of older fans were pretty upset. It was Chodo Matsu's English voice actor. Let me see. Can I find anything about that? Chodo Matsu ENVA replaced. Let's see. They said Chodo Matsu is... Excuse me? Oh my, why did you guys make me Google this? Bruh. Bruh. His voice actor is Sean Chiplock. His voice actor is D-Look. Is D-Look. Yes. His voice actor is D-Look in English. And it used to be Chris Niosi. I don't know why he left. But yeah. Oh. Oh, I do remember. I do know about this. Oh, okay. Never mind. I can't really get too into that on stream, I think. But Chris Niosi was shortly replaced with Sean Chiplock. Yeah. So Sean Chiplock is D-Look. D-Look in Genshin Impact. And Rivali in Breath of the Wild. Yes, because he got fucking cancelled. Yes, I remember now. I remember who that is, unfortunately. Yes. He did get yeah, yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So now I have the hiccups. It's giving me the hiccups. I can't get into... Oh, where's my... Hi. Okay, we're getting... worse into our fucking... Iceberg. This is a lot of... This is a lot of Tumblr fan theory stuff, but this is like, you know, icebergs go from like most known to less known, so this is kind of where I know more about. Okay, so rice balls are government plans to destroy the needs theory. Basically, they eat a lot of rice balls. People were convinced that the government was trying to kill the Osomatsus. They have Osomatsu girl versions of the sextuplets, and basically some people were like, yeah, those are just them dressing as girls. Some people say there's more than 6 brothers, but some people say that actually Osomatsu-san is just a schizophrenic episode. So, you know, there were clone theories that Osomatsu is just cloned, Oppa Dator style, and that's what happened. And then, you know, some people said that Osomatsu is just schizophrenic and that he's actually the only child. Some people say that Tonomatsu is like secretly trying to kill the other brothers, and you know, they're all concentrated evil wreaking havoc on Japan, and that Jushi probably killed the other brothers, and that's why there's no more than 6 brothers and there's no Orange Matsu, is because Jushi killed the other brothers. And then they were convinced that, you know, Kara and Jushi, like, I believe this one was like Jushi was torturing Karamatsu or something, or like beating him. This is like literally creepypasta level stuff, right? It's like literally creepypasta level stuff. It's just a theory. It's just a game theory. Like, some people were so convinced that Osomatsu was like a literally like a one of those like Squidward suicide style creepypastas, and they would post like these really in-depth schizo fucking theories on Tumblr and be like, I believe that Osomatsu-san is actually just having a schizophrenic episode and this whole thing takes place in therapy for him. And I'd read these and I'd be like, what is wrong with you? What the fuck? Squidward suicide. And then I would Oppa Gangnam Style away, you know? I don't know where people come up with this stuff. Maybe it's the same people that come up with Genshin Impact stuff, you know? But it lines up. No, it doesn't. It doesn't line up at all. It literally makes no sense. Yeah, but what if they were right? It's literally 2010 creepypasta. Sorry, I had food in my mouth. I don't know. And then Jushi's eyes started bleeding realistic blood and the screen turned black. And then I heard it from the depths of my bathroom. Sheesh! And then Jushimatsu was chasing me on all fours in an instant! Yeah, some bullshit like that. Yeah. I don't know where people get this from, but you know what? To each their own. Have fun. Hi, Tensi! Osomatsu is just one of the lizard people's way to take control of Fujos. Which is, like, interesting because, like... How far am I into this iceberg? Okay. I'm gonna show something really yab in a second here, so just please bear with me. The next part of the iceberg talks about how, like... the season 2 was changed to lose Fujos, but it actually became more popular with Fujos. So it kind of like reverse worked, and then they just ended up like going 100% Fujo. The brothers can't be told apart in the first promo. Some people said that you can't tell them apart. Some people are like, no, I can tell them apart really easily. I don't fucking know, okay? You can't tell them apart in the first promo. You literally cannot tell me that you can tell them apart. It's literally fucking stupid. Ichi's personality was given to Todomatsu. Basically, they were saying that Ichi was going to be more like cynical and more like talkative, but it was given to Todo, and then it just made Ichi like this really reclusive, like shutdown type of character. Kara Ichi, I was somebody that worked or like was a Fujoshi back in the day. Karamatsu and Ichimatsu, especially being a Kara-Ichi shipper, working on BL drama series together was like the best. But the unfortunate thing is, when a voice actor works on a BL CD, people will cut out like the noises and make like their own like audio dramas for specific characters. So there were fan-made audio dramas, like BL audio dramas of Kara-Ichi or Ichikara going around like everywhere for the longest time. It's not uncommon for big name Japanese voice actors to work in BL, right? Like if you think of like one voice actor off the top of your head that you really like probably anyone, is 90% chance that they've worked in BL before. So it's really not that uncommon, and it's fine. Oh, she says people, she means her. No! I hated those because literally, what am I gonna do, right? I'm gonna like Sasaki Miyano style just put in this like BL porn audio and then just walk around school and be like, hell yeah, I'm living my life while I'm listening to two guys go at it like, no, fuck off, no! Jin Fukuyama has definitely done BL before. I've heard it. Fuku-jin has definitely done BL before. Yeah. Yeah, some people like will splice like their favorite voice actors and stuff. You seem to know exactly how it works. Yes, I know exactly how it works because audio dramas like that were not uncommon in the communities I came from. So it's just like what it was, right? And like you can even go and find some, like even like it's still very popular today. If you've ever seen Sasaki Miyano, it's a BL anime, but basically like Sasaki Miyano is about this boy that really likes BL, and he talks about like how he listens to BL audio dramas when he's like walking through the halls at school, and it's kind of really fucking weird. Is there an NSFW BL submission still? Yeah, you could just use Ashlude if you have anything for me. I'll check it more often than I have been. Ashlude is a tag. Yeah. Leo's never met a man IRL confirmed. I don't even fucking go outside. What is BL? BL stands for bologna sandwich, and basically it's when you stick bologna into a sandwich with lamb in it. Yeah. Yeah. Leah getting out of the closet and torching it down. I think to explain to you guys the horrible nature of Osomatsu-san, I really have to make an emphasis on Leah being a Fujoshi to completely understand this. And it's not my favorite thing either, but you know what? Like, I will throw in my pride for this iceberg because this, living through Osomatsu-san at its peak, I look back on that and I say like that was probably the most traumatizing thing. But it's not because of these like upper levels of the iceberg. It's the last level. It's the last level of the iceberg that I know everything. And that That, like, the memories of that literally haunt me every single day of my life because I have seen things that, like, you guys would probably be like, oh yeah, but then I say that and you're like, oh no, I've seen worse. I've seen worse. We're gonna have a fucking competition over it right now, okay? Yeah. Let's see. Fan Vocaloids, the original show plot, they just completely threw it away. You're gonna carry that weight. Shut up. Okay, let's... Okay. I almost spoiled it. Oh no! Hey. Okay, where do we start with this one? Where do we start with this one? Okay. Okay. We'll start with Osomatsu. Osomatsu, this one right here is a tarot card series that they had. Oh god, I just remembered something awful reading this. Oh god. Okay. Osomatsu was I watched and enjoyed newer shows without knowing any of this. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. Okay. Osomatsu was a tarot card series that they had of the brothers. Fezmatsu is the Matsus and Fezes. They were saying Todomatsu is the hardest character to animate in, like, one interview they did. I don't know why. There were light novels for Osomatsu. There was a short film series. There was a VR game. The Korean dub was heavily censored. People claimed that the female versions of the Matsus weren't related. Ashish, basically they were saying that the brothers are too dependent on the family. This isn't that bad, right? Sheesh is real. Sheesh is like the catchphrase of Osomatsu, that pose that they're doing with like their leg up. That was the sheesh. Like it's like the catchphrase. Yeah, Osomatsu VR game. The number of Daions. Daion is a side character, and basically, for whatever reason, like all he would say is Daion, and people would count how many Daions we would get in each season, and then they would be like, this end of season Daion count. The girly Matsu's not being related is confirmed. Really? I didn't know that. I thought it was just a game theory. What the? I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't know how much it was censored. So the VR game, I'm gonna show you guys something horrible, okay? I'm gonna show you guys something really horrible. So the VR game that was on Osomatsu wasn't really a VR game. It was more of like a VR experience. I'm gonna keep this picture small. So something in the anime that was relatively popular was the Osomatsus going to bathhouses like onsen, and you know, they would always like go to the onsen, you know, like it would be a fun like little activity that Matsus would do in the anime, and part of the marketing that, you know, they thought was good was they had a VR experience where you could put on VR glasses and take a bath with the brothers. Yeah, you would sit in this like little cubicle and pretend that you were taking a bath with the Osomatsu brothers, and this is the promo art that they used for it. Yeah, this is the promo art that they used for the VR bath experience. All 6 at once? I don't know if it was all 6 at once or if it was just one at a time. I did not know anybody that went, and I don't know if they were naked or not. I don't know anything about what happened in there. I just remember hearing about it. I don't know. I'm kind of curious. I'm kind of curious what it's like. What it was like, but I just remember hearing that you could go and take a bath with the Osomatsu brothers. She went in, she knows what happened. I think this happened in like 2017. So I don't know. I wasn't there for that. I don't know. I don't know. Is this next stream's topic? No. No. Wait, now I'm getting an idea. Hold on. Wait, that just gave me an idea. Wait, that just gave me an idea. Hold on. Wait, let me write this down. Wait, I'm so smart. I just got an idea. Oh my god, I'm such a genius. Sosugalia. Hey. Oh no, not any ideas, please. You guys don't even know what my idea was. I'm not gonna say it. Hey. Okay. I'm making good time with this stream. I wanted to get to this part around the 1 hour mark. So this is literally right on time where I wanted this to be. We're gonna look at the last level of the iceberg now. Okay. Are you guys ready to see the last level of the Osomatsu iceberg? So far, it hasn't been that bad, right? Oh, wait. I didn't talk about this. The sick fix. Basically, people would write, like, fix. I don't know if you guys know what a sick fix is, but... basically, like... sick fic is like when you write a fanfiction about somebody being sick and being nursed back to health, and they would write a lot of those. I don't know why that's on the iceberg, but I guess like it's a pretty, you know, yeah. Guro! Alright, if you guys are ready. Might have to make this just a tad smaller so I can really get the full emphasis of it on here. Okay, are we ready? Are we ready? Okay, so. Okay. Okay. Somebody knows Todokaras! Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. Somebody knows Todokaras. Okay. I don't know if I'm strong enough for this. This is everything that I lived through. Okay, I hate what I'm... Okay, I need a breath. I need to take a breath. Okay. Okay. Do it for the content. Karamatsu. Okay. Karamatsu, what for me? Okay, everybody. Wait, Todokaras was popular on there? Okay, I only know Todokaras because I was in a... I did not know Todokaras, but I was in a circle where Todokaras was active, being part of like the Osomatsu community. So I saw a lot about what happened with that. I don't know exactly, but I did witness all of that go down in real time. Okay. So, let's start here. The Neat's favorite sex positions. The Neats are the Osomatsu brothers, right? I remember that they either it was in an original interview, official interview, and they revealed it, or if it was in an anime episode and they revealed it. But they canonically have favorite sex positions. Like in the anime series, like 100% literally have favorite sex positions. Kadomatsu Masturbates for You was a fan-made I told you guys this was gonna get really bad. I told you guys this is gonna get really bad. Okay, so what were they? I don't remember off the top of my head what they were. I don't remember. I can't find it, okay? Yeah, you're skipping. I'm not skipping. I don't know the Mead's favorite sex positions off the top of my head. I'm sorry. I can't fucking answer that for you. Anyways, Kadomatsu Masturbates for You was... I'm getting brain damage. This is why I can't talk that well. The... Kadomatsu Masturbates for You was a fan-made audio drama that I was talking about earlier, where they would splice together things that the voice actors had worked on previously. And basically, they spliced together a bunch of stuff from Kadomatsu's voice actor, who Kadomatsu's voice actor is... Yuichi Nakamura. Right? Is it? Yuichi Nakamura? Yeah. Yuichi Nakamura. And... they made an audio drama where it was Kadomatsu Masturbates for You, and it was awful. And I don't have the audio! Oh my god, Google it yourself! The Sheesh Wave was basically, it was like a real thing that people would do back when the original series was going on, like the sheesh thing that I was talking about. But it was kind of like it became like a really quick meme for people to put like Obama in like the sheesh pose, or like Godzilla, or like John Lennon and stuff in like the sheesh pose. And so everybody, yeah. I remember some people doing the same for MLP. Yeah, it happens with every series. I think it's part of like Rule 34, right? Right? I'm pretty sure like people have done it for everything. The two withheld skits was about the Dekaponman apology, basically like the insensitivity about the Dekaponman. So unfortunately, like there were some skits that never made it to the final show because the Dekaponman apology kind of like changed the way that the series was running, and like the things that they were being more sensitive about, you know. It's not always bad. Okay, we have amputee Kadomatsu. There's a picture of it right there. There's really not much else to explain with that. Just dojins of Kadomatsu being amputated were really popular. I don't know why, but they would. That it's just there was, and then yeah, it still is popular. Yes, it's still very popular. Yeah. Okay. The Posh Reveals the Matsu's Fetishes was a real official magazine. Posh, if anyone is like into anime, you buy anime magazines. Posh is one for the anime and do like interviews and stuff from it. Basically, in one of the magazine interviews, they were like, they asked the. She just looked at Total Katas and she went to jail. I'll get there. I'll get there. Hi, give me 1 second before we get there though. Okay, sorry. No, I had to answer something pretty important. Okay, sorry. We're back on track. Okay, you want me to tell you the official Osomatsu fetishes? All right, here we go. The official Osomatsu fetishes. Osomatsu-san's fetishes canonically are boobs, butt, legs, and smell. And then it says the answer keeps going, but they didn't put any more. Karamatsu's fetishes is anything as long as there's love involved. Yes. Choromatsu says he can't tell you what his fetish is, unfortunately. Ichimatsu says that he likes cat girls, specifically girls that wear cat paws. Jishimatsu did not answer, unfortunately. And then Todomatsu says that his favorite fetish is legs. Canonically. So those are the official canon answer of the Matsu's fetishes. It's not anything as extreme as people made it out to be, but you can imagine that the Fujoshi and Yume Joshi. If you don't know Yume Joshi, really small explanation of Yume Joshi is, so you have Fujoshi, which is people that like a girl that ships two boys together. Fujoshi, right? Yume Joshi is somebody that imagines themselves in a scenario with like a specific person or character. So that's where like the YN, like in fanfiction, comes from. So Yume Joshi and Fujoshi were very into Osomatsu, and they did a good job marketing towards Yume Joshi as well, because a lot of like the girls into it would either be like full-on BL Fujoshi, or they would be Yume Joshi and imagine themselves like dating Karamatsu, or like, you know, being with Ichimatsu. So it was marketed towards both, and the fetchy interview thing kind of like was more for Yume Joshi. Yume Joshi are nuts. Yume Joshi are very scary, I think. I don't particularly understand Yume Joshi, but like Ensemble Stars is like Yume Joshi series. It's supposed to be a Yume Joshi series rather than a Fujoshi series. But obviously, if you have so many boys interacting in a game, it's going to become Fujo heavy. But yeah, there are Yume Joshi people in like Ensemble Stars as well. And there's a lot of Yume Joshi people in the Otome game community. So, like, Otome games is like kind of like Yume Joshi, right? But yeah. Yume Joshi is like wanting to date a character. Yeah, so like if you play Otome games, it's kind of like in line with Yume Joshi stuff. But if you play like BL games, that's for like Fujoshi. So like Dramatical Murder would be like a Fujoshi thing, and then like Diabolic Lovers would be a Yume Joshi thing. But you could still take Fujoshi, Yume Joshi elements from both games. Yeah. Yeah, people confuse Yume Joshis and Fujoshis together, but they're different. So yeah, if there's one like actual thing to learn from the stream, it's that Fujoshis ship boys together, Yume Joshis ship themselves with the character. Yeah. So that one makes sense. Yeah. So like Yume, like you're dreaming of being with that character. Yeah. Okay. Next part on the iceberg is the Unholy AO3 Trinity. I do not want to fucking get into this one because this is okay. This is a trinity of AO3 fanfictions from Osomatsu-san that are just horrible. They are like the worst things to ever read, right? So, there's 3 of them. I'm going to read them and I'm going to read the tags on them, but you do not go and you do not read these, okay? It's a dark triad. The first one is 1,016,126 words. 177 chapters. Okay? Is 1,016,126 words. Okay? That's how 177 chapters for the first fanfiction in this trinity. Okay? 1 million words. I just want to like get that out there, right? 1 million words. Somebody really sat down and wrote 1 million words for Osomatsu-san. Okay? Okay. The writing is bad. The writing is awful. So, the first one is called On My Mind. And it says, the description is, Karamatsu is an incubus who feeds off the sexual fantasies of others. He thinks he's seen it all, but one day discovers that one of his classmates, Ichimatsu, is having explicit thoughts about him. Intrigued to see more, he decides to become a temptation unlike any other. So, this is a Ichikara fanfiction. Okay? It's Ichikara. How many times did you read it? I've only made it through like 6 chapters of this thing in my entire life. I can't do it. I literally cannot do it. This is like the definition of dead dove do not eat, right? Okay. I have not read the entire thing. It's Ichikara Choro Osu fanfiction. And the tags are mind reading, begging, aphrodisiacs, overstimulation, BDSM, top kara, bottom ichi, scent, humiliation, exhibitionism, that type of thing, right? And there's so many more tags. It's just, it's awful, right? And then they also have, there is not enough room in the tags to tag everything in this, so they have their own like thing, description with other tags. Right? There is so much shit in this tag. Like, I don't think, like, I can say most of the stuff on YouTube. There is CBT in this, though. If you were curious. If you were curious, there is CBT. It's one of the tags. Yeah. I don't know what canning is. Akabe Shiri is also one of the tags on this, though. Yeah. Does it get better? No. It really doesn't. This was also, I just want to give you guys, like, to put this into perspective, this was written in, like, 2015, and it just finished. The author just finished April 8th, 2022. Canning or canning? What is C-A-N? C-A form of corporal punishment. Is a form of corporal punishment consisting of a number of hits with a single cane. Oh. I don't want to Google things anymore. Okay. Then wait, are? Wait, I'm missing one. Wait. I'm missing one. Oh, okay, one of them got taken down, but the other one was called... Okay, one of them got taken down for the Unholy AO3 ones, unfortunately. But then the last one of the Unholy fanfiction, it comes as part of a series of different fanfictions. Okay. There's like... There's a bunch of different stuff in this fanfiction. Osomatsu. And also Fanboy and Chum Chum in the same fanfiction. This is the last one on like the most unreadable, right? Unholy AO3 Osomatsu Trinity is a Fanboy and Chum Chum Osomatsu fanfiction. And the tags are snuff, torture, gore, bestiality, necrophilia, animal death, animal abuse, graphic description of corpses, abuse, child death, and dismemberment. Yeah. that is the most unreadable one to round out the trinity of Unholy AO3 fanfictions. Yes. Yeah. I have never read it. I have no intentions of reading it, so don't ask. Don't ask, but yeah. Okay, and then the last thing on this iceberg I'm sure you're curious about is Todokaras. Yes. Okay. Todokaras was just another typical... My image of Osomatsu-san has been defiled and my day is ruined. I did not think that you were going to be watching this stream expecting something good. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Read along at 100k? Okay, fine. Deadass. We'll do a read along at 100k. Hi. Okay. Todokaras was a... They were a... How do I explain this in simple terms? They were a Tumblr user that shipped Osomatsu characters, right? Biamatsu. They were an Osomatsu shipper, right? And some people called them out for being, you know, Osomatsu shipper, for shipping incest, BL incest, you know. Some people, whatever. Some people are really against it. Whatever your stance on that is, I'm not trying to take a stance on it. I'm just trying to explain this. But the thing about Todokaras that made people go, was that they would always talk about the Osomatsus being fucked by dogs. They would always talk about the Osomatsus being fucked by dogs. Excuse me, I cannot explain this. They had just like very dubious fetish that they would talk about. And like it was really weird to some people, but they would take it further and talk about like extreme gore and like always post videos of dogs fucking on Twitter. Unfortunately, they would literally always post videos of dogs fucking like all the time. And then like a lot of people were like, what? And then this person would go back and be like, oh, you know, I've said this before, but me watching a video of two dogs fucking isn't hurting anyone, so I don't think it's wrong. And people would be like, why are you watching dog porn? And they'd be like, well, it's not hurting anyone. And they would be like, yeah, bestiality is hot. And people would be like, I'm fucking sorry. Oh, we're not there yet, Gallington. We're not there yet. Okay? Yeah, we're not at the peanut butter part yet. Please, we're not at the peanut butter part. We're not at the peanut butter heart. But people have been like, what? Like, what? And then they would be like, oh yeah, like I could get off to videos of animals mating and stuff all the day. And people would be like, I am fucking sorry? Like, are you slash sir slash J? And then they would just never, talk about it. And then they would also tweet about, like, how their like, dog would come up and start, like, humping them. And they would just let it happen. And people were like, why are you tweeting about this? What the fuck? And then, like, it was just like they would talk all the time about like it would just get worse and worse and worse and worse. And like, you know, they would talk about like all sorts of things, and it started like at like the I just like the idea of, you know, nodding, and then it turned into my dog humps my leg and I kind of like it. And then there was like a bunch of other drama about like them like stealing money from people, and you know, like that happens. But you know, there was like some other crazy accusations and things that came out, and they were, you know, being like very openly and, you know, creepy with other people. It was making them uncomfortable. And so it ended up being like, it ended up like being pretty bad. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It was you know, the dog thing. Basically, this whole thing came to a big head when the reason why I think Todo Katas is in jail is because they jerked off a cat. They jerked off a cat, took a video of it, and then put peanut butter down there and made a dog do that to them, and took a video of it and sent it to people. Are you trying to get us to accept your true self or something? I am revolted going back to this dog. The dog, I meant like this hole, this fucking hole. It's been forever since I heard anything like this. Yeah, that was basically like the head of everything. And like, the big reason why this person became, you know, popular on those places of the internet was because, oh yeah, admitted that they wanted a service dog so they could be mounted. Yeah. Yes, that was also a thing. They would be like, ha ha ha, I'm into bestiality, only fictional. And then people would be like, but is it a joke? And they'd be like, no, absolutely not. I want to get knotted by a dog. And people would be like, as a joke, right? And they'd be like, no. And people would be like, as a joke, right? Yeah. There's a lot wrong with this. Yeah, no fucking shit, there's a lot wrong with this. Like, obviously, there's a lot wrong with this. Obviously. And then back in like the days of Tumblr, people, this is all people would talk about. And like the circles I was in was always a call up was, oh, Bielmatsu did this. Total Katas did this. And I'd be like, oh my god, like it's still going on. And then I heard the dog thing and I was like, there's no fucking way. Like you have to be kidding me. There's no fucking way they actually did this. And then I found out that like they did. And I was like, are we for real? So this is why I hate Osomatsu, is because I associate everything in Osomatsu with what happened during that time of Totokaras becoming like a big thing. And it's awful. It's literally fucking awful. Right? Like, why can't you just, like, okay, if you're going, I'm not saying, like, it's fine, but, like, that dragon makes dildos of, like, all different sizes and types, and, like, monster fuckers out there can, like, get their fill, right? So just stick to Bad Dragon, right? Just go on fucking Bad Dragon and live your life and call it a day there. Don't put peanut butter on your fucking... Don't do that! Literally, don't fucking do that! They were one of European... I don't claim them! I don't claim them! It takes 5 seconds to think in your head. Huh, that's a bad idea. I'm not gonna do it. And then you just don't fucking do it. What is a bad dragon? I'm not explaining this to you. Ask your mother. Ask your father. I'm not explaining what a bad dragon is. You want to know what a bad dragon is? Go watch Luto from Prison Project stream. She reviewed Bad Dragon dildos a couple days ago. Just go watch that. I'm not getting into that. That's not for Leah, okay? I'm not your mom. I'm not your dad. I'm not your grandma. Go watch Luto. Stop! Stop! No! Okay, I'm banning the word peanut butter from my chat. You guys are fucking disgusting. No! I'm gonna have to fucking ban peanut butter. What is wrong with you? God, shut up. No, there's no next time. There's no next time. I'm not going to go through that with you guys. No way. Leah telling us to watch other girls? If you're that curious, go watch that and then report back to me, okay? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna talk about that type of thing on my channel. The most I'll ever talk about is amputation. I'm saying all of this as I have a picture of fucking amputated Kanamatsu behind me. This is horrible. I don't even like peanut butter. That's the thing, right? I've never had peanut butter before. I've literally never had peanut butter in my entire life. Never. Yeah. I've never, ever had peanut butter before. It's stinky. I think it stinks. What about nutter butter? I think it stinks. I don't want to eat things that are stinky. No. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. How do you know that you don't like it? Because it's stinky. It's stinky. I've never had a Reese's cup. No, anything with peanut butter in it, I stay away from. I don't like peanut butter. Never. I've never had... well, I had jelly like 1 time, 2 times. I also think jelly is stinky. Yeah, I've been on the internet a long time and seen a lot of horrible shit, but somehow you managed to find some more cursed knowledge and I've managed to avoid. That is the purpose of these internet deep dive series, is so I can tell you the horrible things that I unfortunately know and haunt my thoughts at every waking moment of the day. Hi! Hi! Unfortunately, we are... well, I mean, I guess fortunately, actually, we're at the end of the stream, and I'm thankful for this to be over because I don't want to fucking talk about this, right? Hi. Okay. We'll call it Atsuya here, and yeah, thank you guys so much for coming to watch my stream today. I'm gonna, I know I forgot to raid earlier, so I'm gonna go ahead and raid to Pipa because she starts soon. So make sure that you guys get your food, make sure everybody takes a stretch break, everybody gets their bathroom break in, get some water, maybe go for a light walk before Pipa streams. Chooses the topic and instantly regrets it. No! Atsu, what the fuck? Hi, I'm gonna continue to do my best to make these internet deep dive series as fun and educational as possible, but you guys know that at the end of the day, I love making content that makes you guys question your sanity. It grosses you guys out to no end. Hi. Hi. If you're new here, please make sure that you subscribe on your way out, like this VOD, maybe comment, timestamp and stuff. It means a lot to me. That's the best way to show your support is just a little tiny subscription. Hi. In a couple hours, I am going to be streaming again, just some comfy Genshin Impact. So if you're interested in coming by, please make sure you come by. But I won't be streaming again until Monday. Tomorrow is my day off, unfortunately. So yeah, if you haven't gotten your Leah film, make sure you come by my stream tonight. And yeah, this video is likely gonna stay up. Likely, we'll see, but likely. Hi. Okay. Don't forget that Face Connect has our merchandise on sale. And our cover of Bad and Night is now live on the official channel, so please consider checking that out as well. Hi, and then that's all I have to say. So Otsuya, I'll be seeing you guys in a couple of hours, and please go say hi to Pipa!